Hello, Dallas Cowboys fans. Nick Cartem here with yet another Tuesday update on some Cowboys free agency news we initially reported earlier because it was reported by multiple sources that Randy Gregory had agreed to a contract with the Dallas Cowboys for 5 years, $70 million, $28 million of that guaranteed. Again, reported by us, by multiple outlets. And, of course, not long after that, an update came out from Randy Gregory and the NFL and the Denver Broncos, who posted on Twitter, surprise, which I thought was kind of funny. Classless, but funny, Broncos. So Randy Gregory now going to the Denver Broncos, leaving the Dallas Cowboys. And here's the problem I have with this, and I guess I shouldn't. I'm kind of one of these old school dudes, all right? A little bit of loyalty in the NFL. I was a big fan of the pre-free agency in the NFL, of course, because I wasn't a player and, had no reason to care about it other than the fact that players would stay with teams for their whole careers for the most part, or they could be traded. I understand free agency it's better for the sport, better for the players. I get it. I just kind of miss those days. And for those of you that don't know, free agency didn't hit the NFL until the early 90s. So right in the middle of the Cowboys Super Bowl runs was when free agency finally came to the NFL. So it wasn't that long ago. I mean, unless you're younger than that, then I guess it was. But to me, it wasn't that long ago. And we're seeing now Randy Gregory showing zero, and I don't know that he owes the Cowboys anything, but he's showing zero loyalty for what Dallas has gone through with him the last few years with suspension, reinstatement, keeping him on staff, the mentorship that they had given to him to help him through his mental illness and his struggles and his depression, the weed. The Cowboys stood by him. They stuck by him. And, even in years that he couldn't play due to suspension, they kept him. They kept him here. They mentored him. They helped him get better. They helped him to a better place in his life. And I was looking so forward to him rewarding them for their, for their loyalty to him, because they saw something in him by him now playing for the next 3, 4, 5 years at the same level he played last season. And the Cowboys were finally going to cash in on some of that. And it's not to be. I don't blame Randy Gregory for doing what he's doing, but it's this, from what I understand, it's the same contract. I can certainly see where, he's getting an extra year on his deal. He's getting an extra $5 million a year. I can see that. But as it stands now, he's leaving because he thinks he has a better chance to win a Super Bowl with Denver. That's really the only reason. Now, his agent is based in Denver. And really, does that mean anything? Well, apparently a little bit. But, all of those years the Cowboys invested in him are gone. And he agreed with the Cowboys in principle to a deal. That deal was announced. And then he flip-flopped. And, I'm not going to judge a guy for flip-flopping, for changing his mind. God knows I change my mind all the time. Just ask anybody that knows me. But to me, it's a bad look on Gregory a little bit. And it's a bad look for the Cowboys now, as they're going to be without Gregory services. And, maybe this is a little bit of what they're going to call the Russell Wilson effect. I know they call it in the NBA the LeBron effect. When he goes to a team and he's able to attract some bigger name free agents to a team. But is that what we're seeing now with Russell Wilson? Guys going to Denver now because they think they can win? Do they not know who else plays in that division? I mean, it's not a sure thing the Broncos are going to win anything. They're making their team better for sure. They're still not as good as the Chiefs. People will disagree with me, but I still don't think they're as good as the Chargers, especially when you throw in the Chargers just got Khalil Mack. So, people will disagree with me about the Chargers thing. That's just how I feel. And again, I can change my mind whenever I want, because apparently that's what we do these days. So what do the Cowboys do now? Move on. Don't dwell on it. Don't think about it. Get past it. Same thing fans need to be doing. Same thing I'll do as soon as I'm done with this video and posting it on YouTube for you guys. I will move on We will talk about it on the Drunk Sports Podcast Wednesday night. Me and Brady Tinker will, I'm sure, discuss all the free agent moves right here on YouTube, 8 o'clock, live from Tailgaters in Plano. If you're local, come see us. But it's a bad look for the Cowboys. It's a bad look for Randy Gregory. Cowboys now can target Bobby Wagner, who they're already in talks with. They can maybe focus on Jaron Kearse, their own, who they need to re-sign. Von Miller's available, but is he going to want to go back to Denver now? He's supposedly was torn between staying in L.A. and going back to Denver. Any chance he'd want to come home to Dallas, where he played high school? A little bit closer to his Aggie brothers down in College Station? I don't know. Who knows what anybody's thinking these days? I'm a little frustrated, in case you can't tell. I hope you guys are too, because this is a bad, bad day for the Cowboys. On the other hand, again, we'll run it down real through. They have re-signed Malik Hooker, 2 years, $8 million. Michael Gallup, 5 years, $62.5 million. Tank Lawrence has a new deal that gives the Cowboys $13 million more on their salary cap, which has helped facilitate a lot of this stuff. Gone right now, Cedric Wilson, Connor Williams, they're both in Miami. Lael Collins is gone. So take what you want with all of that. I don't have a problem with any of that other than Cedric Wilson. I'd really like to see Cedric Wilson back being a Cowboy, but he has gone to Miami, 2 years, $14 million. For Connor Williams, I don't have Cedric Wilson's numbers in front of me, and now Gregory's gone. So Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, he's made up a new player. Come to Dallas. One of y'all, please come to Dallas. We're going to need you. I'm Indy Cartim. We'll do it all again a little bit later today if anything pops back up. But until then, we'll see you.